Welcome back. If you just got done watching the Normandy, the beginning of the end unboxing with some of the Kickstarter extra stuff, here is Alone in the Storm, which is the solo system for Normandy, the beginning of the end. So welcome back. Yeah, that's not quite as impressive as I was hoping it would be. Awesome. So here's the plastic is gone, shrink ripped. So Alone in the Storm, we've got some very important commander. Is that Montgomery maybe? I'm not sure. Pointing at a map with a cane. Perfect. It's not, I wouldn't call it very inspiring art. I like the cover of Normandy, the beginning of the end, because it's the shot from the landing craft, ramps drop. Alone in the Storm. Okay, he's not alone. There's a bunch of people, and I don't see a storm. So if I was to critique this, which I am, it doesn't rate very high for me. Alright, but on the back, again, a lot of text that I will not read to you. The complexity jumps up. The base game rated the complexity at about a 5. The solo rules say that they're probably around an 8. So we'll have to see why it's so complicated. But the solitaire suitability is at a 10, because it's supposed to be. Then it's got a picture of some of the sample components. Perfect. Alright, so let's get stuck in here. What do we have? We have the solo play expansion. This is adapted historical scenarios. Very good. And historical. Wow. And it's a book. And I just got done saying how I prefer when they're not in a book. But that's okay. They're all together. This is dense stuff. I don't know what to do with this. There's a lot, and it's scenarios, all right. I guess you have Axis ally scenarios. There's a bunch. I'm not even sure how to break this down. I don't know if one page is a scenario, or like that says scenario 13. Then there's a scenario 1 down here. Yeah. So this is just packed full of scenarios. So there you go. Good job. Scenario guide. I'm just gonna put that there. Then we have rule book for solo mode. Was there a rule book in my Normandy? I might have to go back and look. I don't remember pulling a rule book out. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Okay, well anyway, here's a rule book for solo mode. Alright, it's got this isn't too bad. I would have preferred a larger print, but then that would have added a lot, to the page counts, but that's fine. Would have added to the cost. It looks like this is going to explain. There's flow charts. So I don't think I had a rule book in my box. Well, Draco, I might be sending you an email because I just realized I don't remember talking about a rule book of all the stuff I looked through, because the solo game page rules go out to about page 27. So 27 pages. I really don't know how complicated it's going to be. I do see red print usually indicates an example. So we've got examples littered throughout. I saw some blue text, so it's got some special call-out notes here and there. Oh, and then this here is the tracker that came separate. Maybe there's one in here that's just kind of papery, and then I've got the separate one, which is a nice hard cardboard, but I see that referenced here. So it's all right. Again, we'll find out how complicated it is as we dig in. This is a scenario generator and game modes. Awesome. I thought I had remembered that. This will let you generate and create scenarios, and probably will use the solo system as well. So that's actually, with this so far, with what you got in the box, this will give you, I would say, unlimited replayability right there. Anytime you get a scenario generator, then you've got unlimited games. So that's awesome. I forgot that was even a thing. And then here come the charts. I'm not going to cover every aspect of the chart because there's a bunch here. I'm just flipping through, and there's a lot of charts. So this is all solo game modes. I'm not even sure. But here's a chart. And then we have here La Bataille de France 1940 solo mode. Intel markers conversion chart. So I guess at some point you would draw infantry, and this will tell you maybe specifically what type of infantry you found. That's very cool. So you got French, one of those, a couple for French troops, more all solo mode game chart. Available companies, Intel markers infantry. Again, maybe specifically what you're drawing. It's blue. I was thinking French, but maybe it's German. I just was going by the blue. Blue usually gets associated with French, but I didn't look at specific types, so I can't tell you if that's supposed to be French. Yeah, it did say French, I thought, on there. Yeah, La Bataille. So what is this? Hotchkiss infantry. Allies recruitment chart. Okay, so maybe it's still more French. Maybe French is blue. There's green. So now we got a bunch of green charts, which are no, just attack orders chart. So this might be where the complexity comes in, is finding the right chart that you need. And I know I'm not showing you in depth each chart because there's quite a bit here that I couldn't even begin to tell you what it is for. But we do have a flow chart. Advance and defensive movement order flow diagram. I love flow charts. Do this path, yes, no's. I love it. I made a flow chart for old school tactical because I just think they make sense, and it applies even logic to all the units. So here we have flow charts to help apply even logic to all the units. And what is this? Axis headquarter. Looks like all the different leaders. Yeah, this is great. I love the fact that we got a lot of charts. It's just a matter of, at some point, I need to sit down. This is like all the leaders for your different groups. So much. And more charts here. Again, more breakdown of units. NKVD. That makes me think Soviet. Paths to Hell solo mode. There might be a box I didn't get that included Russians, so this has got good. I guess I'll have to look that up. I can probably get some Russian stuff. Or it's possible that I think they have some Warstorm. It's like their Warstorm series. So it's possible that this solo system also covers some of their other game boxes. So that's great. That means you're going to get a lot more coverage for things. So a lot of this is mostly force identification things. And counters. We've got, again, it looks like you would put some of these maybe in transparent cups, and we have to draw an infantry. You draw one because on the back kind of tells you a little bit about that infantry type. I don't know. We'll learn. And then we got more counters. More counters. I would probably cut and clip the solo counters separately. That way I can designate how I want them in the box easier, or in my counter trays. And it comes with 1 die 10. Alright, great. Yeah, I wish I could be more specific about what these components are. You know, maybe when we do like a review, I can actually come back and say specifically what all of these things are for. Right now, just know this comes with a lot of charts. And I think that's where you're going to start drawing some of that complexity, because it's charts and information to cover, I'm guessing it says the Warstorm series. So if you have some of their other product, then you should be all right. So it's rules, the scenario generator, and historical scenarios. So all of that fits here in the box just fine. So we're going to close that. And what I'm going to do is, just for grins, I'm going to open this up real quick. I don't remember seeing a rule book. That would be a little bit of an oversight. I might want to know how to play the game. I think I can get the rules. I think they had if I go check my emails, I think there was a link to some beta rules, but I think I would probably like to have the actual physical rules. I got scenarios, card stock stuff, morale tracker, the overlays, and then a whole bunch of maps. And I already took this out and looked underneath there. There was nothing there. No rules. I don't know where the rules are. Let me see. I don't know if there was any other booklet maybe I needed. So we're almost there. So I was going to say, you know, I'm going to read up on this, maybe play it this weekend for you or something. Probably not. Let's see. 6 isomorphic maps, 3 sheets of overlays, 5 sheets of counters. I think we've got that. Yeah, they're 5/8" counters and 3/4 inch. I knew that. 1 standard rulebook and 1 exclusive rulebook. I do not have the standard rulebook or the exclusive rulebook, so I'm going to have to. That's why I have no idea what's going on with all those exclusive counters. 3 charts. We've got battalion charts, cards, 2 6-sided dice. So the solo game, great, had everything. My base game, missing some booklets, so I'll have to reach out and see about getting those. Awesome. So one of these days I'll actually be able to learn how to play. So thanks for tuning in. Let me show you here. Again, this was the unboxing for the solo system. I just had an epiphany that there was no rule books in my base game. So solo game though, perfect. Alright, thanks for tuning in. This has been a Normandy, the beginning of the end unboxing series. So there's 2 videos. There's one other video that shows unboxing of the base game, and then here's everything you want to know about the Alone in the Storm. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Talk to you later. Bye.